In the heart of the desert, where the sun burns with relentless fury and the land offers no mercy, there exists a city that should not exist. Water is scarce, storms are sudden, and the terrain is a labyrinth of jagged cliffs and unforgiving canyons. Yet here, carved directly into rose-red sandstone, raises Petra, a city that defies the laws of nature and the limits of human imagination. This is not a city built by stacking bricks or laying mortar. Petra was subtracted from the mountains themselves, each facade a bold testament to skill, vision, and audacity. Long before its streets teemed with traders, the land had already conspired to create a fortress, a natural choke point controlling trade, wealth, and influence across the ancient world. The Nabotans, desert nomads turned merchant princes, transformed this harsh landscape into a thriving metropolis. They tamed water, sculpted mountains, and engineered pathways that blended defense, commerce, and theater into one breathtaking experience. Walking through Petra is to step into a world where the desert itself becomes both ally and adversary, where every chiseled stone whispers secrets of ingenuity, power, and survival. This is more than a city, it is a monument carved from the very heart of the earth. Let's watch. 1. Geography. Nature as architect and ally. Before humans ever arrived, Petra's geography had already carved its destiny. Southern Jordan is a land of extremes, jagged cliffs, deep canyons, and the violent scars of the Great Rift Valley. To the casual observer, this terrain was chaotic, unwelcoming, and even deadly. Yet to those who could read the land, it was a fortress waiting to be claimed. Towering sandstone cliffs formed walls that were almost impregnable, while narrow fissures provided the only access, easily defensible against armies. Seasonal rains, though fleeting, carved paths of least resistance through the stone, naturally guiding travelers to the Petra basin. 2. The Nabotans, desert nomads turned master merchants, the architects of Petra, the Nabotans, began not as builders, but as ghosts of the desert nomadic tribes who mastered survival where others perished. They understood the hidden rhythms of the dunes, secret aquifers, and how to vanish into the vastness of sandstorms. Possessing land or permanent structures was seen as weakness. Yet, by the 4th century BCE, the Nabotans underwent a cultural metamorphosis. They transitioned from wandering shepherds into merchant princes, realizing that power lay not in controlling territory, but controlling movement and trade. By monopolizing the incense and spice routes connecting southern Arabia to the Mediterranean, they grew wealthy beyond imagination. 3. Subtractive architecture, sculpting a city from mountains. Petra's architecture is unlike anything else in the ancient world. While empires like Rome or Babylon built upward, stacking bricks with cranes and scaffolding, the Nabotans carved their city downward into living rock. Craftsmen, often suspended on precarious wooden platforms, used iron tools to peel away sandstone layer by layer. The precision required was terrifying. Every column, frieze, and capital had to be visualized before a single strike, because mistakes were permanent. Working from the top down, Nabotans leveraged natural stratification to support each new layer. The result is a city that blurs the line between man and nature. 4. Hydraulic engineering, water as the lifeblood of civilization. Petra's miracle wasn't just in stone, it was in water. This arid desert receives less than 6 inches of rain annually, making survival impossible without innovation. The Nabotans became master hydraulic engineers, taming flash floods and turning scarce water into a strategic resource. They constructed dams, channels, and settling basins to control both destructive floods and precious drinking water. Ceramic pipelines, sealed with waterproof plaster, carried water to fountains, pools, gardens, and baths. This mastery allowed Petra to sustain a population of 30,000 people and thousands of camels. Water was not just survival, it was power. By controlling it, the Nabotans ensured the city's economic, political, and social dominance in a desert that could kill a traveler in a single day. 5. The Sick, a dramatic entrance and defense. Petra's entrance, the Sick, is a natural wonder turned deliberate masterpiece. This winding gorge stretches over a kilometer, flanked by cliffs towering 80 meters above the floor. The Nabotans enhanced it with paved limestone, carved niches for sacred stones, and subtle architectural cues. The Sick served a triple purpose: defense, ritual, and psychological theater. For invaders, it was a nightmare, a narrow corridor perfect for ambush. For travelers and merchants, it was a staged revelation. Step by step, the outside world fades. The light dims, the desert noise disappears, and anticipation builds. And then, suddenly, the gorge opens to reveal the treasury, a breathtaking pink-hued facade that shocks the senses. 6. Monuments, religion, and civic sophistication. Petra's monumental architecture is a fusion of spiritual devotion, civic pride, and political messaging. The treasury, royal tombs, temples, and theatre illustrate a society that balanced religion, governance, and culture. Tomb facades glow red at sunset, reminding citizens of lineage and divine authority. Temples doubled as political spaces, and theatres, carved directly from mountainsides, could seat over 8,000 spectators. Religious practice was embedded in the landscape itself. Peaks surrounding Petra hosted sacrifices that required arduous climbs rituals, where effort itself was devotion. The Nabotans' oldest spiritual practices centered on batil, sacred geometric forms carved into stone, emphasizing a divine presence inseparable from the earth. In Petra, to reshape the rock was to honor the cosmos. 7. Commerce, social structure, and enduring legacy. Petra thrived as the Wall Street of the ancient desert. Silk from China, spices from India, incense from Arabia, and glass from Rome converged in its markets. Nabotans taxed goods, provided safe passage, and offered storage, creating immense wealth that funded monumental architecture. Remarkably, Nabotan society elevated women to positions of power unusual for the time. Women could own property, conduct trade, and rule alongside kings. This pragmatic approach contributed to stability, prosperity, and cultural sophistication. Yet even Petra was not immune to history. In 106 CE, Rome annexed the city. While it survived physically, Rome redirected trade, and Petra slowly faded. Catastrophic earthquakes in the 4th and 6th centuries destroyed water systems, monuments, and urban infrastructure. By the medieval period, Petra had vanished from maps, remembered only in whispers. Outro, a monument to human ingenuity in the heart of the desert, where the sun burns with relentless fury and the land offers no mercy, there exists a city that should not exist. Water is scarce, storms are sudden, and the terrain is a labyrinth of jagged cliffs and unforgiving canyons. Yet here, carved directly into rose-red sandstone, raises Petra a city that defies the laws of nature and the limits of human imagination. This is not a city built by stacking bricks or laying mortar. Petra was subtracted from the mountains themselves, each facade a bold testament to skill, vision, and audacity. Long before its streets teemed with traders, the land had already conspired to create a fortress, a natural choke point controlling trade, wealth, and influence across the ancient world. The Nabotans, desert nomads turned merchant princes, transformed this harsh landscape into a thriving metropolis. They tamed water, sculpted mountains, and engineered pathways that blended defense, commerce, and theater into one breathtaking experience. Walking through Petra is to step into a world where the desert itself becomes both ally and adversary, where every chiseled stone whispers secrets of ingenuity, power, and survival. This is more than a city, it is a monument carved from the very heart of the earth. Let us know in the comments what you think about what Petra looked like 2,000 years ago AI reconstruction, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.